All right, now this video I wanted to talk about a couple of things. One, first of all, it's winter, so I don't have it completely uncovered. I'm expecting a storm probably tomorrow or the next day. But I want to talk about the flywheel, because on the Model 70, which is over there, last year, I believe it was, last winter, I was working with it, and it had a loud knock that I thought it was from an engine rod, crank rod. But the noise turned out to be the loose flywheel. I mean, a friend of mine helped me because he's got some big tools. But we could see the flywheel was rocking back and forth. So if you've got one of these units with these kind of flywheels, make sure you check them and snug these nuts down when need be, because that could cause some damage to your engine crankshaft, which is right here, and that's not good. I don't think I'd want to take this apart, take the crankshaft clear out of it, and try to get something fixed on it. So that's a caution that I wanted to make sure I put on a video. And the next thing is, last fall I'd fine-tuned some of this instrument panel. It's now in place. I'd put the switches on. This is the light switch here. That's the on-off switch, so I don't have to wait till it runs out of fuel. You just disconnect the power. And I've also hooked up this oil pressure tube. It had a metal pipe before that was getting kind of old and it didn't look like it fit anything, so I put all these little connections in here, so I've got that ready to go for next year. And then the other thing I did was up here at the generator, took the last two wires I had to hook up. So I'd hooked up this light. This is for the lights. I hope this works. I put it right here on the one that says Gen, because I know this other one is it says BAT, and this one goes to the amp gauge, which is the other side of the one that comes from the starter to the amp gauge, and then from the amp gauge to here. So I hope that's a good hookup, and I'll see how that works next spring, which is coming up in about 3 or 4 months here. All right. Thanks a lot. This is what it looks like bundled up for the winter. I don't want any snow or moisture to get in it.